This the NC beat. I got a freak elite like Pablo Pete. 980 and DO4 is where the Charlotte leaks. 252 for the Greenville. Hat on blue for the Tar Heels. I can edge them on this paradox like crack foes, like the locks. We knock bolts and the notch. Now I know when he talks how I can't even announce my parents' script to reach the doc. Cause when this ball point to close, my mental travel hellish spots like astro projection. Cannot conjoint the two of us if there is no connection. But you can close section. The NCB, the NCB, the NCB, the NCB. Whoa, whoa.
Okay, Mr. Jackson, I love you, Mr. Jackson. For real, I do.
I almost got away. If it wasn't for that goddamn Gerald Jackson and the NCB mob, I almost got away. Got to be more careful.
Let me run that back one more time. Let me run that back one more time. One more time. One more time. Look at your neighbor. Say one more time. Look at your neighbor. Say run it back one more time.
This the NC beat. I got a freak elite like Pablo Pete. 980 and DO4 is where the Charlotte leaks. 252 for the Greenville. Hat on blue for the Tar Heels. I can edge them on this paradox like crack foes, like the locks. We knock bolts and the notch. Now I know when he talks how I can't even announce my parents' script to reach the doc. Cause when this ball point to close, my mental travel hellish spots like astro projection. Cannot conjoint the two of us if there is no connection. But you can close section. The NCB, the NCB. The NCB, the NCB, whoa, whoa.
Okay, Mr. Jackson, I love you, Mr. Jackson. For real, I do.
I almost got away. If it wasn't for that goddamn Gerald Jackson and the NCB mob, I almost got away. Got to be more careful.
Hear me good. Having a little technical difficulties on tonight, but we are live. Thank y'all so much for tuning in tonight. Listen, I need everybody right now, if you are watching, to share this. All right, everybody needs to share this live video. I know y'all was roasting me, but we done been down this road before. I done told y'all how it go. If I say 8:30, that means I'm really talking about 8:45. So we done been down this road before. I got a lot of good stuff for y'all tonight. We're gonna talk about some serious stuff, and then we're gonna talk about some celebrities or whatever. I first want to shout out to my new members on YouTube who just joined, AM Bellamy and Never Isanana. Shout out, thank you. Shout out to you. Thank y'all so much for becoming members. Listen, tonight, if you are in South Carolina, Myrtle Beach, Lake City, I need you to share this live stream, tag somebody, thumbs up the video, give the video a share. If you're watching on Facebook, y'all know I need about 100 shares to get started on tonight. Tonight, it's gonna be. I'm definitely going to save this story that's coming out of Mexico for last on tonight. So I know some of y'all coming in and trying to come on out and get on now. So I'm gonna save that for last on tonight. More of a serious case. We do have other serious case. I'm going to also talk about the Shanquella case. I'm going to play a little bit of video from the press conference. We're gonna talk about Alexis Ware, her mom. So we got some stuff tonight. All right. So wherever you're watching from, somebody said I don't see my share button. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank y'all so much for joining tonight. Listen, you know what? I ain't gonna go there. I'm gonna leave that alone. So first of all, I'm gonna go ahead and I want to get to the Shanquella Robinson case. I don't know if many of you remember the Shanquella Robinson case. You should remember the Shanquella Robinson case because the Shanquella Robinson case went around the world. And if you was following the North Carolina beat back in October, then you should know who Shanquella Robinson is. In case you don't know who Miss Shanquella Robinson is, she is a 25-year-old beautiful girl who you see right here on the screen. She, back in October of last year, she went to Mexico with some so-called friends. But one of those so-called friends was supposed to be her, her best friend. And, unfortunately, Khalil Cook, was a pussy because you had this monster. Okay. You had this monster looking like Big Red from National Security. You had a monster assaulting Shanquella Robinson. And when everybody was like, at least fight back, and she said no, as her best friend, I don't care if none of the other motherfuckers did not stop it. None. You, Khalil, who has been this girl's best friend for years. Years. Y'all done been on family vacations together with her family, his family, your family. You done been all around the world with this girl, this beautiful queen, and her mother and her sister. You've been all around the world. But when you get to Mexico, you no longer become a friend no more. Now you ain't no best friend no more. You a friend of me now, right? Then you come back, all y'all, Khalil Cook, Winter Donovan, Elise Hyatt, Malik Dyer, Nazir Wiggins, all y'all. Dejanay Jackson, all y'all come back to Charlotte, North Carolina. You, Khalil, and your mama in and out of Miss Salamandra house. In and out. You sweating. Tears. You can't keep your head straight. You don't know what's going on. You don't know what's going on. So you call and trying to figure out what's going on. Y'all lie and say that Shanquella died from alcohol poisoning, knowing damn well y'all knew that girl did not die from no alcohol poisoning. Y'all knew damn well that Dejanay Jackson jumped on that girl. But see, what the real tea is that when everybody out here was on social media and the mom and the family was saying about the lie y'all was telling, y'all didn't want to throw Dejanay under the bus. Oh no, Gerald, you ain't gonna say we got anything to do with it. No, because we got the video. Oh, we got the video. So we gonna go in and clear our name. Whoever dropped that video, whoever leaked that video was in that room. And when the media and when the North Carolina beat put your picture out there, y'all want to drop a video the next day to try to let somebody know it wasn't all of us. It was only one person responsible, and that's Dejanay Jackson. That's why y'all dropped the video. If you watch the video, there has to be another part to it because Dejanay was not done assaulting and jumping on Shanquella. She just snatched the wig on. Shanquella's on the ground. She over there in the corner, where they started at, telling her, no, get up. So where's the other part of the video? Why didn't nobody else want to drop the whole video? Why are you trying to clear your name by trying to put one person out of? Now we understand Dejanay need to be held accountable for what she did. But y'all that came back told Mexican authorities that it was alcohol poisoning on y'all statements, but want to run back over here a day before your actual time to come back was up. Y'all want to come home early because you know you had to get out of Mexico because if not, something going to be funny and they're going to find some stuff and they're going to find some evidence. That's what it is. So then you got Nazir Wiggins, who in my opinion is gonna be the snitch. In my opinion, he gonna be the one that sing like a parrot. He gonna be the one that tell on all y'all. He's gonna be the one that say what you did, because he was the first one to come out and try to defend his name without an attorney. And I personally believe he's still lying. To this day, I don't believe nothing about it. I don't believe nothing that he said is the truth. Nothing that he has ever said is the truth. Y'all can sit over there and let a crackhead and a motherfucking dope fiend fool y'all if you want to. But Mr. Jackson got his ears to heaven. And at the end of the day, y'all wanted to come back and y'all sent a message. How is it after the North Carolina beat come out and say something? Now, the autopsy results had already came out before the North Carolina beat got involved. So then when I release y'all photos for the world to see, right? The next day y'all want to come and release a video, because they was really sending a message. If you really think about it, they were sending a message because we put it out there that they all was responsible. And then when Khalil brought Winter Donovan and Dejanay to Salamandra's house, to Shanquella Mama's house, and Quilla asked y'all, because Quilla had asked, well, she had heard that there was an altercation that had went on over there involving her sister, who had got in a fight. Now, this is after the autopsy come back. This is after Khalil called, because remember, Khalil had to set it up. He had to set it up. So what he did was he called Quilla and Salamandra and said, hey, Shanquella's not feeling good. She's throwing up. She's sick. Because Miss Salamandra and Quilla had just talked to Shanquella that Friday before they got ready to do some tacos and eat tacos before they had a chef come over. So the next day, just imagine, and you just talked to your daughter. Because the truth of the matter is, you could be here today and gone today. We're not going to say here today and gone tomorrow, because you could be here now and gone the next second. But it's weird that your child is over in Mexico with her best friend. Now, she may know all the other ones from school, but she wasn't tight with them like she was with Khalil. She wasn't tight with them like that. They weren't tight like that. Only her and Khalil was tight like that. So if anything would have went down, at least she would have made sure he was good. He would have made sure she was good, but he didn't. He didn't. So Khalil had to set it up. So he had to call back to Charlotte to let Miss Salamandra know that something was going on with Shanquella. Right? Because he can't just call and say, the paramedics is over here resuscitating Shanquella. So he got to set it up to make it seem like that she's doing so terrible and sick like a dog, so that when I call back, it won't be strange. It won't be strange when I call back and tell her, Miss Salamandra, the paramedics is over here trying to resuscitate Shanquella. It's not gonna be what you mean? What's going on? Because he already had called a little hours before to set it up. Khalil Cook had to set it up. He already knew that Shanquella had died, had been dead. He already knew who did it. He was in the room when it happened. He lied and said he was not in the room. He went to Miss Salamandra's house, sat at their dinner table, told her in their face that Shanquella Robinson, his best friend of more than 5 years, died from alcohol poisoning. And then a video come out that showed differently. And that video lines up not with their alcohol story, but with the medical examiner's autopsy, who said that she died from a severed spinal cord injury and a broken neck. Y'all Negroes already knew that she was dead. So when Quilla and the family asked y'all, when y'all came to their house, did y'all jump on my sister over there? Because y'all hoes had already been talking. Y'all hoes were telling people what you had already done. So then when Quilla asked you this question, because I heard y'all was over there fighting, y'all, did y'all jump on my sister? And then y'all say no. Then Khalil, you lie and say no. Then you say you wasn't in the room. But we hear you. We see you. We see you. All y'all are whack. All y'all are lame. And it's always going to be justice for Shanquella Robinson. Now, I want to let y'all know this. Khalil, they're all back on social media. Some of them have different pages, but Khalil Cook has been stalking Quilla Long's Instagram page. I just want to let you know. Every time she posts something on her story, he's always looking at it. He's always viewing it. Even Nazir, they trying to keep up with what's going on. They trying to find out what's going on. But there was a press conference on Friday in Washington, D.C. Attorney Benjamin Crump is representing the Shanquella Robinson's family, as well as Miss Sue Ann Robinson. Benjamin Crump is a co-counsel of the family. Now, let me say this, because people was like, oh, what they doing with the GoFundMe money? That's none of your business. They hired a private investigator. I knew about that. They had an attorney. I knew about that. I knew Crump was going to represent the family before y'all knew about it. But I just didn't put it out there because I respected their wishes, that they didn't want anything out there right at that moment. It's been so much drama. I've been accused of being Dejanay, the girl on the video who assaulted Shanquella. I had people coming in my inbox saying, you up here helping this family and you murdered Shanquella? No. I'm not telling y'all no lie. This is I got proof that I can show you messages. People in the comments. People have accused this family of so many nasty and disgusting things. So nasty, so disgusting, far from the truth, never have been the truth, it would never be the truth. Now, let me play this video. I want to play this video because I just want you guys to watch a little bit of this. Here we go.
Lose focus of why we standing out here in the rain. Yes, and they said it may not be the most ideal time to stand and do the press conference. I just think this rain are the tears of this mother and this family. And we'll stand with them in the rain, the sleet, or the snow until we get justice. And that's why we're going to go meet with the Department of Justice, and we're going to tell them they have the evidence. Yes, that's correct. They had the evidence on day one when we saw the videos. That's right. Yes, they did. But now, Attorney Robinson and us are going to tell them we got autopsy. We got witness statements. Right. We got the Mexican government said they have already made the decision who killed her. And the only question is the President Biden and the State Department going to do anything about it. It's that simple. All right, we're going to be talking about Tyree and the George Floyd bill, but we're going to be talking about Shanquella Robinson too. And that we plan on going to meet with them and give them the information. And we're going to get that to them today.
You're going to the White House today?
To the Justice Department today. The State Department will get the information today. We don't want to give them any excuse why not to do one or two things. And I'm sure Until Freedom are going to help us with a petition on this. One or two things we're asking for. Either extradite the killer and those who aided and abetted back to Mexico, or take jurisdiction of the matter.
That's right.
They got the power to do it. So they just gotta act.
So I told y'all from the beginning that the United States has the power to prosecute everybody. Okay. Now, Miss Sue Ann Robinson, the attorney for the family of Shanquella Robinson, went over to Mexico and she went over there to investigate what happened, talk to different people. And Mexico stated that they have done everything that it is for them to do, and that it is now up to the United States to do their job. Now, the Federal Bureau of Investigation has not treated the Robinson family like they have not been extended. How can I say it? They have not been extended. There's a law that victims of crimes have a right to speak and have a right to be notified, have a right to be kept up to date on, you know, someone who has committed a crime against them. And even when a loved one is murdered, state-wise, the families are always updated on court dates. They're always briefed. They're always told everything, because the state attorneys, the prosecution, they are representing the family who is the estate of the deceased. So the family of the deceased still have a major role to play in everything. They have a right to face their accusers, okay? And the excuse that, I mean, that's really for the defendant, but I mean, it's also for the victims. The victims have a right to face the person that is accused of committing a crime against them in court. They have a right to also tell their stories. Two stories being told: the defense and the prosecution, the defense and the state. It's two stories that are being told. Now, the FBI has not regularly kept in contact with Shanquella Robinson's family. They have not updated them on anything. They have not given them any information. They have not told them anything related to this investigation. They have not said we're almost done. They have not stated that, that they're still in. I mean, they say that they're still investigating. They have not told them that they've spoken to anyone. State-wise, you have prosecutors saying, well, we did speak to the suspect. He stated this. I mean, they are communicating, okay? All the Shanquella Robinson family know is that 6 people who was there when Shanquella was murdered and who know what happened leading up to that is still in the world free, while Shanquella is 6 feet in the ground dead. And like Attorney Crump said, the evidence has been here since day one. You saw the video, but it's more video. It's more video. If y'all gonna release release all of it. See, you don't want to release all of it because then it's gonna tell on all y'all. See, because at this point, what they really playing is every man for themselves. All 6 of them, they really playing every man for themselves. Now, everybody else except for Dejanay, y'all may not have put y'all hands on Shanquella. And everybody except for Dejanay and Winter, because there's been rumor that Winter picked Shanquella up, slammed her, and she didn't get back up. That's why it's more video, because Dejanay was not done with Shanquella. It has to be more video. But they're not going to show the rest of the video because they don't want us to see what happened after we saw Dejanay brutally assault Shanquella. Y'all don't want us to see y'all dragging her to the shower, putting her in the shower, right? Did y'all tell the people this? Nazir, you didn't tell the people this, did you? You didn't tell the people that y'all put in the shower, tried to, what did y'all try to wash off the blood, the bruises, you know? I mean, what did y'all try to wash? I mean, why y'all put in the shower? Because Dejanay beat her so bad that y'all thought she was just unconscious and you tried to wake up and, and y'all drug her downstairs and propped her up, but don't nobody. And you know what? Nazir gonna tell it all. I'm telling you, he gonna squeal. He gonna squeal. He gonna squeal. Nazir gonna be the main one to squeal. I'm telling you. So, just to let y'all know, there's been no arrest in Shanquella Robinson's case. No arrest. These are the photos of the Cabo Six. Khalil Cook, who is Shanquella, was supposed to have been Shanquella's best friend. Then beside him is Malik Dyer. Now, there's been speculation that Khalil Cook and Malik Dyer have been having some type of sexual intercourse relationship while they were over there. There's been rumors about that. This is Winter Donovan. Okay, this is the girl who, if you remember the interview that I did with Mr. Bernard Robinson, you remember him talking about that he had also heard that there was a second part of the video, and the whole family had heard that there was a second part of the video, and Winter Donovan was the one who allegedly had picked Shanquella up and slammed her, and she didn't get back up, which we don't see that because we don't have another video. And then on the bottom left is Elise Hyatt. Remember, I told you guys that she was spotted at a job in High Point, North Carolina, where she worked. And I told you guys that there was supposed to have been a story coming out by a news outlet who was going to, who had captured all of that. And of course, that came out a couple of days later. What I told y'all, that's her, who job we called. Dejanay Jackson is the one you see in the video attacking Shanquella. She is the direct aggressor. She's the one that Mexico has labeled as the direct aggressor. She's the one that Mexico really has a warrant out for, and they really won't. But I just really feel like that at this point, y'all should have had more warrants for them other motherfuckers that's sitting out there. For Khalil Cook, Malik Dyer, Winter Donovan, Elise Hyatt, Dejanay Jackson, and Isaiah Wiggins. Y'all hoes only still got one warrant. See, we ain't fucking with Mexico. Mexico, you know what? Y'all hoes is, you know what? We ain't fucking with y'all. Because y'all just got a lot of shit going on with melanated people. Now, at the end of the day, y'all should have been to have more warrants. Even if they was accessory after the fact, lying to the popos, y'all should have been to had some more warrants for these fuck motherfuckers. Now, the last person to the right bottom is Nazir Wiggins. That's the one that was online that I played a recording that I spoke with over the phone. That's the one that got online and said he was not there, when everything happened. I believe he's lying. I believe he's a liar. His mama said that he spoke to the FBI and they cleared him. But we all know that she was the only police in the room talking to him, and she was the only one that cleared him because he lied to her too. Just like he said on Instagram and lied to the motherfucking world about what motherfucking happened. We don't believe him. Okay. And the truth to be matter, everybody's sending in, they sending in so much shit about his lying ass, and that's the one that's gonna squeal. That's the one that's gonna squeal. Okay. Then you're a rat. The law's coming to get you right now. Then you don't squeal. You the one gonna squeal, but we want you to squeal. We want you to put your arms in your shirt like the snitches on First 48 do. And we're going to bring you some motherfucking churches and some motherfucking apple pies and let you, go ahead and tell it all. Because we all know you want to go home. Because y'all really finna go to jail. So go on and go on and, put your arms in your shirt. How y'all do? Y'all sit up there. Man, we was at the crew. Man, I was downstairs, man. That's, the Janae and Khalil said they were going upstairs. They was about to approach Shanquella about something. Go on and snitch. Go on and tell it all. Be a good snitch. Don't be a bad snitch like Ghana. Be a good snitch. Snitch to tell the truth. Snitch, because you want to see justice. A snitch because you was wrong for being in that room when that shit happened and you ain't do nothing. But now you want to get online and you want to get some clout and you want to get some views and you want to tell everybody that you weren't in the room. It ain't nobody but them hoes that ain't had no dick in a while is the only one that's agreeing with you because the real niggas not fucking with you. The real motherfuckers in the streets and the real hoes that fuck with real niggas, real bitches and real niggas, they ain't fucking with you. Only them hoes that need some dick, that let a nigga go upside their head. You know what I'm saying? Them hoes that, don't clean up their house. Them hoes, you know what I'm saying? Just throw trash in their car floorboard. Them dirty, them the only ones that really believe you, But the real motherfuckers in the streets of Charlotte, they ain't fucking with you, Nazia. That's why you keep on running and you running around the city with pistols and they got no motherfucking bullets in them, and now you're peeling your stickers off your Charger because your ass was on the NCB and everybody seen that car you riding in. So now you don't went and peeled the sticker off. But you want us to believe that you ain't scared, and most scared. We know you scared, and most scared. So it's always going to be justice for Shanquella over here, and it's always going to be fuck you. Fuck them other hoes. All right? Fuck you, Cabo Sits. Okay? We hope you hoes have several bad days, several bad years. For the rest of your life, I hope Shanquella whoop your ass in your dreams, choke you hoes, make you trip and fall, run your ass off the road. Hope you hoes can't even sleep at night. I hope she shake your bed. I hope she turn the stove on when you ain't home. Cause y'all know what the fuck happened. And the fact that y'all came back and lied. I can't even get over that. I can't even get over that. Y'all came back to Charlotte and told this girl's mother that she died from alcohol poisoning. And y'all knew it was a lie. 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 Just dirty and low down. Ain't good. And I meant everything I said. Can't stand y'all. All right, y'all. So this right here, this is justice for Shanquella. This is Alexis Ware. Okay. This is Alexis Ware. Many of you know about the story of Alexis. And many of you don't. But Alexis Ware is a young lady who went missing on January 30th, 2022. She's 30 years old. She went missing in Anderson, South Carolina. She's from Greenville, South Carolina. Her story has been all over the world. It remains a mystery, but we believe we're getting somewhere on who may be responsible. But the man that who may be responsible has started a campaign trying to say that the mother of Alexis Ware, Miss Alberta Grace Simpkins, that she is involved with her daughter's disappearance in South Carolina. She knows where she is. She don't want to talk about it. All of these lies have been spewed by TJ Patterson, which is the baby father of Alexis' son. His real name is Travis Howard Peterson. Here's a photo of him right there. This is TJ. Okay. This is TJ. TJ is currently out on bond right now for attempted murder, discharging a firearm into a dwelling, criminal conspiracy, obstruction of justice, possession of a weapon doing a violent crime, and first degree burglary. Okay. So, in case you guys don't know, on Friday, January 28th, 2022, Alexis and her two children went to her mother's house for the weekend to spend time with her. While Alexis was there, she told her mother, Alberta, that the devil would not stop calling her. But, you know, Alexis did not tell her mom who she was referring to as the devil. And she also told her mom that someone was following her, but she didn't tell her mom who had been following her. Now, the next day, January 29th, Alberta had told us that Alexis said that she didn't believe that she would make it to her 30th birthday. Okay. And Miss Alberta said that she had been asking Alexis, what's going on? Who is following you? Who won't stop contacting you? Why do you feel like you won't make it to your 30th birthday, which was at the time 2 months away? But Alexis didn't say. Now, when that Sunday, Alexis left her mom's house and she went home. And when Alberta talked to her later that day on video chat, Alexis was in the bed. She was laying down. But Miss Alberta told her, I'll call you back, later on or whatever. So later on comes TJ, Alexis's baby father, calls Miss Alberta and asks her, has she heard from Alexis? So Alberta said, no, I talked to her earlier today. And, I hadn't heard from her since. So TJ proceeds to tell Miss Alberta, well, she met me at the gas station to get my son, get her daughter, and she was supposed to come back to my mom's house. But Miss Alberta said that TJ said that that Alexis was supposed to go back to her house, Miss Alberta's house, her own mom's house. But she pulled out of the gas station after giving him the kids, and she sped around him and drove, at high speeds of rate up the street. And then she turned and bust a right. And he didn't follow her. He didn't think it was strange on the road. He went on about his business. And then he called Miss Alberta and asked her, and he told her the story or whatever. A couple of days later, Alexis' car was found, in a whole nother area that she had no ties to, and all of her belongings was in the car. Now, in an email that we had obtained a couple of months ago, Alexis was trying to move out of South Carolina to Atlanta away from TJ because he had been verbally abusing her and he had been physically abusing her. And if you go to our website, the ncbeat.com, and you search and type in Alexis, you can read the story. he had been abusing her. So she was trying to get emergency transferring. She was trying to, terminate her lease early off of the basis that this man was trying to kill her. She said she felt like he was going to kill her. He would beat her allegedly, and then he would text her and say he's sorry, and he would beat her in front of her family. That's why she said that's why she met at the gas station, because along Highway 40, because she said that she would not go back to his family house again because TJ would beat her in front of his family, and they wouldn't do nothing. So she said that she had made the decision. Now, this is the email that she's writing to her apartment complex that she stayed in at the time. She was telling them this, she said that's why she would not go back to his people's house. She will meet him somewhere on 40, either a family member or his mom. But this night, a different person came. This night, it was TJ Patterson. And she was only going to drop off her son. She wasn't going to drop off her daughter. But he insists that the little girl come with him too. Which makes me think you knew what was about to go down. You knew they would never see their mama again. Now, TJ posted online a couple of months ago that he passed the lie detector test about him being involved. He never posted results. That's what he said. Now, Miss Alberta took a lie detector test because TJ had spewed lies that she was involved, that she knew what was going on. And then these struggling YouTubers were spreading lies that Miss Alberta knew her daughter was missing. Miss Alberta helped her daughter get away. It was all a setup. It was all planned. This is what TJ Patterson in this campaign that he went on, this is what he spewed out. But last week, Miss Alberta took a lie detector test. Cool. I have the results. I spoke to the polygraph examiner who confirmed that the test was real, who confirmed that on the date that it was taken, that it was indeed taken by him. The polygraph examiner is licensed in the state of North Carolina, South Carolina. Hold on, let me put it up. I have it right here. He's a member of the North Carolina Polygraph Association, South Carolina Polygraph Association, prior time board member of the North Carolina Polygraph Association, prior post-convicted sex offender certified examiner, American Polygraph Association, letterhead and all of that stuff. Interested parties, pursuant to a request, I conducted a computerized polygraph deception test regarding the truthfulness of the following statement. I, Alberta Gray Simpkins, in conjunction with my polygraph here today, I'm here to prove the following statement is truthful. I have not talked to my daughter, Alexis Ware, since January 20-2022. I have not helped my daughter, Alexis Ware, hide. I had nothing to do with Alexis' car being placed in McCormick, South Carolina. I do not know the exact location where Alexis' car was found in McCormick, South Carolina since January 30th, 2022. I have not given my daughter Alexis any financial support since January 30th, 2022. I have not know where Alexis is. Alexis and I have never planned her disappearance. During a pre-test interview, Ms. Grace Simpkins and I thoroughly discussed the relevant issues listed below as questions. All terms and words to be used in the relevant question were understood by Ms. Grace Simpkins and then defined Ms. Grace Simpkins to my satisfaction. Ms. Grace Simpkins stated that she was in good health and had consumed no narcotics, no alcohol recently, no other medicines besides normal prescriptions as directed, no sleep, physical, or mental conditions which would prevent the examinee from taking this examination. The examinee had no pain or discomfort at the time of the pre-test. I'm reading this to y'all. Examination. At the conclusion of the pre-test interview, a STEM test and a comparison question test were then conducted using methods developed and validated by the United States Government Polygraph Institute and approved by 3 national polygraph organizations. A Lafayette computerized polygraph instrument was used to record the cardio pulse response, upper and lower respiration, and electrodermal skin conductance tracings. The instrument was functionally checked per factory procedure. All functions were satisfactory. Multiple charts were collected. Additionally, the examinee was monitored for physical countermeasures with the utilizations of a polygraph chair with multiple motion sensors. Ms. Grace Simpkins was asked the following requested relevant questions on each chart. Regarding the statement you gave me today, was everything in it truthful? She said yes. Was everything in that statement you gave me today was completely honest? She said yes. Professional evaluation. It is the opinion of Andrew Goldstein, multi-state licensed and certified polygraph examiner, that after careful review of the multiple charts collected, that there was a non-deceptive result of the truthfulness of the specific issue questions above about the statement presented. A statement format was utilized after an inconclusive result with direct questioning. So what happened was that they had her write up what she was there for and did it that way instead of doing the direct questioning. But she passed the polygraph test. She doesn't have anything to do with Alexis Ware disappearance. Now, a lot of people were sending me messages saying that Alexis Facebook page had been active. Well, just like we got the email and information, Miss Alberta has access to Alexis' Facebook page. Now, what many of you did not know was that TJ originally had access to Alexis' Facebook page, and Miss Alberta did too. But when she noticed that TJ was up there deleting things, she changed the password of the Facebook page. Okay. Now, of course, Miss Alberta believes that, TJ has something to do with this, and he believed that her grandson, which she has custody of both of Alexis' kids, her sons and her daughter. Alexis wanted to leave quietly. She did not want it to get out. She didn't want TJ to know that she was trying to leave. She has spent over $50,000 on him to get an attorney to help him with his cases. She didn't want him to leave. She didn't want him to know that she was leaving, that she was trying to escape his abuse. He beat her, allegedly, bruised her. And in the email, she talks about it. She's telling her lease management company what's going on, that I need to leave. Me and my kids need to leave. We got to get away, or this guy's going to kill us. And the housing place in Atlanta was ready for her. They was ready for her to come, but she never made it. All this happened. The email is dated January last year. All this happened in this 1 month. And when you read the email, you will see messages from TJ of him apologizing about he love his kids. Don't take my kids away from me. All of this stuff. TJ did not want Alexis to leave with his son. And he tried to do everything he could to stop her. And when he found out what she was about to do, she disappeared. Because to be honest with you, TJ was the last person to see her that night. It don't make no sense how your baby mama tell you something and she speeds off and you don't call her. Well, you probably did. We just don't know. Now, that night, at 8:35 on January 30th, Alexis' cell phone had pinged in Abbeville County. Let me show you guys who Alexis Ware is, who we talking about. Her cell phone had pinged in a county called Abbeville. Now at 7:30, 8:50, her car was captured on highway cameras leaving Belton Woods Apartments. And then days later, her Honda Accord was found abandoned with her phone, her daughter's phone, keys, and purse inside the car with a bag of clothes in the trunk. And her black hair bonnet was on the ground outside of the car. Okay. So somebody in Anderson, South Carolina know what happened to this girl. Go to the website, www.thencbeat.com, and you'll be able to read more of the story. All right, y'all. So, okay, let's see. Who I want to put up here now. Okay, so we're going to switch gears a little bit. Okay, so let me put her up here because she need to be up here. Let me go and put her up here. Now, justice for Alexis Ware. Now, and Alexis has not been seen ever since. Her car has been found with everything in it, but she ain't been seen. So I'm trying to. So what I think happened is because TJ know people that live in Belton Apartments. He knows people. He got ties, okay? So whoever was in it when she left, we don't know if somebody was in the car with her or not. They just didn't get out. Cameras can see that. She went. The car drove to Belton Apartments. Whoever had her car, whatever happened to her had to happen at Belton Apartments. If anything happened there or not. Because her car was taken from Belton Apartments and it was taken to McCormick where it was found. All her stuff in it. And her black hair bonnet was outside the car. Now, some people would think, oh, that's a struggle. Some people would think that, you know, that whatever. But she has not been found. Don't know where she is. TJ do though. And the Anderson County Sheriff's Office has done nothing. 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 Not another press conference. Nothing. So Miss Alberta continues, her family continues with no answers to what happened to 30-year-old Alexis Ware. Nothing. I know who the devil Alexis was referring to. We know who sent to follow her. Go to the NCB and read the story. You'll know too. Yeah, go read the story. You'll know who it is too. It's easy. But, you know, police cleared the boyfriend because he had an ankle monitor on. But I thought we was in the 21st century, right? You don't think people know how to get ankle monitors? You know, you don't think they know how to, you know. This has been an egregious injustice. Just imagine what Miss Alberta going through with a man that beat her daughter, trying to convince the world or his little bit of followers that he ain't got nothing to do with his baby mama's death. And if the Anderson County Sheriff's Office was doing their job, they would probably find evidence. They would probably find evidence. But you know, to them, it's another black on black crime. Justice for Alexis. All right. Now listen, I wasn't gonna do Wendy Wendell like this. Now, Wendy. Now I wasn't gonna do you like this, Wendy. I was not gonna do. You know what, Wendy? I want to know how many cars did Wendy fuck up this when she was walking to? How many cars did you bend up? How many cars, Wendy, did you take down? How many cars did you leave on the side of this road this weekend, Wendy? Wendy, we the people want to know how many cars did you total? Because Wendy is out here in these streets looking like a deer in headlights. Whoo, child. Now, you know, the people was a little upset that I posted this picture on the NCB Facebook page for the simple fact that they felt like that Wendy has a grave disease. Wendy has lymphodomia, whatever that disease is. And Wendy deserves justice, Gerald. And Wendy does. But this is the thing y'all got to understand. I don't know if y'all watched that documentary or not, which I think y'all should have watched. Wendy has admitted that she used to go in the bathroom stalls when she was in New York working for the radio station, and she was snorting that powder. And definitely when Kevin bought that his side piece, I love to be with my side piece. You know what? Speaking of Pokebell, y'all know Pokebell done fell off the stage. Did y'all see Pokebell fall off that damn stage? I said, now look, this don't make no guy. This Pokebell was up there drunker than a Cuda Brown, drunk all that motherfucking Casamigos, and then fell off that goddamn stage. And everybody around here trying to give him some lemons and some salt and some saltine crackers and some motherfucking ginger ale to help bring his ass back because he was gone for a minute. Did y'all see Pokebell fall? So, anyways, you know, when Wendy Williams' husband cheated on her, you know, she went back to doing them drugs. We started seeing Wendy coming on her show looking like a deer the same way. She was saying she was the same way, looking drunker than a Cuda Brown, looking like she don't know where she going. Okay? She looking lost, confused, and dazzled. Now, why Wendy got that Michael Myers suit on? What is that going on? Is that Jason's suit? What's going on? Okay, with these boots. Okay, anyways, Wendy Williams. Now, so everybody want to say, well, y'all don't talk about her. Don't do that, girl. That's mean. Okay, she's sick. Okay, well, why y'all ain't tell her to leave that crack alone and that powder alone and that booger sugar? Why y'all ain't tell her to stay out the bathroom snorting all that goddamn dope off the toilet seat that got piss stains on it and shit rings around the commode? Why y'all ain't telling her to do that? Don't come over here trying to tell people to stop talking about her when she the one out here in this street looking as confused. We just as confused as you is, Wendy. We trying to see what the fuck going on too. Just like you trying to see what the fuck going on. We trying to see what the fuck going on too. And just to let y'all know, Graves' disease not the only thing that make your eyes bulge. Cocaine do too. Crack, powder, all that shit make your eyes bulge too. You see what I'm saying? So that shit. Winnie girl. So that shit also make your eyes bulge too. So Leave us alone when Wendy come out here in these streets looking confused, talking about she need help to get up the stairs, with them same old shorts that she don't wash, okay? But we know. I guess Wendy said, "I'm gonna be out this motherfucking hiding, motherfucker." That's how Wendy look. That's how she gonna look if the judge tell her she gonna have to keep on paying for Kevin. But thankfully the judge done ruled that she ain't got to pay Kevin. No more spousal support. But this how you look at the judge when that hoe tell you something that you ain't that ain't in your favor. When the judge say you got to keep paying money, give him that Wendy look. Just stat ass right on. Just stat ass right on down. That's what you do. You give him that Wendy Wendell look. So, we gonna keep praying, Wendy. We gonna pray for you, Wendy. We gonna pray for you, Wendy. Look at Wendy. What the fuck happened to Wendy? What is going on in the world? All these people just shriveling up, looking like coffee straws and shit. Look at they looking like them goddamn straws they give your ass at the bar in the club. Them real small straws. Wendy out here in these streets looking real bad. But we praying for you, Wendy Wendell. We praying for you. Okay. So y'all know the story about the 4 citizens from from South Carolina, Lake City, Myrtle Beach. Friday, they went to Mexico and they have been kidnapped. And they are nowhere to be found. The families don't know where they are. Earlier today, the North Carolina beat identified all 4 of those American citizens. I have their photos right here. Latavia Washington. She's at the top left corner. Eric Wise or Williams, whatever you want to call him. Shaeed Woodard and Zendale Brown. Okay. Now, we spoke to a source earlier today who gave us this information. This is how we were able to identify them. Thankful to the source. Now, we don't have a photo. Let me put that back up. Excuse me. We don't have a photo of Zendale Brown right now, but we're working on getting a photo for him. Okay. These are the 4 individuals who went missing, who were kidnapped in Mexico. Okay. Now, this story is going viral. Now, let me tell you guys what has happened. I'm gonna tell you guys what the police are reporting and what the source told me. Now, police is reporting that these 4. Now, we being told, the North Carolina beat is being told that there was at least another woman in the vehicle, in the white minivan that had North Carolina license plate. So most likely the car was rented. But there was also said to have been a 5th person in the car who did not make it across the border, something dealing with the passport or whatever. We're still trying to get more information about that. But right now, we're only dealing with the 4 individuals who I just showed you on the screen. Now, the police is reporting that they were kidnapped. They were taken by armed men, and which is true. Eyewitnesses state that they saw the red vehicle. I'm going to show you guys right here. They saw this red vehicle crash into Latavia, Eric, Shaeed, and Zendel. Okay. Now, that white minivan is what they were driving in. Now, I also have videos that has not been released to the public that I was trying to work on as well before I came live of inside the van. I'm going to pull one of those videos up in a few minutes. But this red car that you see on the screen, this Chevrolet, looks like crashed into them. Okay. And then gunshots were ringing out. Now, let me say this to you. I want you to hear me clear. I personally don't believe the 3 men made it. I believe they were killed. Now, that's my opinion based off some of the video that I have. Based off the shots, it's very disturbing. The shots that you're going to hear when I put this video up is very, 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 very disturbing. And I was trying to work on that, but I was like, I need to get live. I need to get live. I need to get live. Now, listen. So after this car crashed into them, the shots rang out, and you see a photo of Latavia sitting on the ground, and you see 3 other men who appears to be hurt. Latavia was dragged in first. The other man was dragged to the back of this pickup truck by these men in brown bulletproof vests with guns. Now, the United States said that a medicine receipt was found in the car, that they were going to buy medicine, but Latavia was actually going to get a BBL. Now, according to a source that the North Carolina Beat spoke with, stated that Latavia had been online communicating and texting someone that she thought was a doctor who would be able to do the surgery for her. And they set up a date and a time, and she was, going over there Friday. Now, Eric, Shaid, and Zendo, they were just going for the ride. But Latavia actually had business over there. She was actually going to get a BBL, a Brazilian butt lift. If you guys don't know what a BBL is, she was going to Mexico to get one of those. Now, according to what the source stated, it was a setup, and that she had been sold. They all had been sold to the cartels. Now, this is what the source said. Same source who provided this information to us of their identities, very much vetted them. Now, we don't know where they are. We don't know who have them. Now, the United States said they're working with the Mexican government and authorities to help find out. But if it's the cartel, they ain't coming back. I just don't think they're gonna. I don't think. And based off the videos that I have, it just seems very impossible. I'm not trying to kill anybody hope or anything, but she was not. She was not. She was not. She was not. And let me say this. Let me say this. Let me say this. It's a strange story. Let me pull something up real quick. Let me see something. I want to give you now. These videos was captured. I guess they went live earlier today. Excuse me, earlier Friday, and I believe they went live Friday because this is them in the vehicle. But I want to show you this first video. Y'all give me a couple of minutes because I was trying to do this where I went live. But if I would have kept on going, it would have been 9:30 before I came on live. So I had to come on in, and we're just gonna do this live on here with you guys. I want to play this video, and I want you guys to hear these gunshots. I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot. And if you're watching tonight, please share the live video. If you're in South Carolina, share the video. Let me just get this up here, y'all. Give me a couple of minutes. So right now, like I said, we don't know where they are. The families don't know where they are. Family members have been trying, just praying and hoping that they are found. That's something. But the way the situation ended in that video, it just it just seems it's a lot. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on because I'm like, well, and then they said that her BBL cost $5,000, but they found out that she had 7,000 on her. But I just feel like if you wanted the money, then you should have just took the money and let her and let them go. Why would you why would you why would you why would you still have? I mean, why won't you let them go? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, what's really going on? Give me one moment, y'all. I'm trying to put this video up for y'all. So, I mean, I just don't understand. I just don't understand why. Um, I don't understand why they just take the money from her. And like I said, it's probably because they like, oh, she got $5,000. How much money you got for this? People online scamming, cartels online scamming, possibly. And she thought that she was talking to a real doctor, is what the sources told me. Okay, the sources, the same ones that gave us these photos and identities, and once it hits the media, mainstream, you'll see. Um, hold on here. I'm gonna put this up here because I want to pull this up because I want you guys to see this video and I want you guys to hear. I want you guys to hear these gunshots. Okay, hold on. Here we go.
Hay balazos, amor, hay balazos. Hay balazos, ahorita se dieron balazos.
Now let me stop this. These gunshots that you are hearing, this video is being recorded by someone who is just right up the street from where this is happening. And although you can't see the actual shooting, you can hear it. These are the gunshots that was fired at Latavia, Washington, Eric Wise, Shaid Woodard. Okay, these are these are the these are the these are the these are these are the these are the these are the gunshots that are fired at them. These are the gunshots that are fired at them. And like I said, they're very graphic. I'm gonna keep playing it, but I want you guys to know it's very graphic. These are the gunshots that were fired at Latavia Washington, Zendale Brown, Eric Wise, okay, and Shaid Woodard. Let me rewind this back so you guys can hear. So, these videos were released by people in Mexico who was there, who was able to capture some of this stuff on video. That is the shots that were fired at the 4 United States citizens who were in Mexico Friday, March 3rd. That's them. That was the video. It was the video. Let me see something real quick. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I want to play. I need to get these other videos up. Okay, so those was the gunshots, man. Terrible. 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 Okay, hold on. I need to get these other videos up really quickly. I want you guys to see these. These are videos of inside the van with Latavia, Eric, Shaid, okay, and Zendo. So give me one moment. I'm gonna get these videos up for y'all in just one moment. Y'all bear with me. So here, I'm gonna let y'all. I'm gonna play this video too. Let you guys see this. You can see them being loaded up in the vehicle.
Viene la ley, mira, la huerca esa corriendo. Déjala, que no se meta, se la lleva la chingada también. ¿Ya lo subieron? Prepara. Mira, güey.
All right. So as you guys can see that, nobody was moving. No, those people in that video were being dragged. Latavia was the only one who was up, and she was the only one who was that we can see alive. Now they did say one individual, they did say one of the guys were head was moving while he was being drugged in, but the problem that I have is that it's kind of hard to say. I mean, I wonder if they got medical attention. I wonder, I'm just trying to wonder if they got medical attention. Now, this is one of the videos inside the van.
We fuck around, they gonna be that fucking win too. Yeah, now I'm about to get one behind. I'll get one behind. One behind me. That'll be me with my fucking ass. Oh Lord, no, don't even try to go to that. Go up here, go right here, get right there, over there, CD shot. So this fucking retarded. Look at Cheryl sleep on my phone, y'all. Hey, well, we back at another McDonald's. But this better not be the same spot, boy. We back at another McDonald's and shit. Boy, this better not be the same motherfucking spot. Hey, I like a steak biscuit. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about.
Okay, so that was one of the videos. Hold on, let me give you the other video. Now, we're still trying to identify everyone in the vehicle. From our understanding, from what we were told, that only Eric, Latavia, Zendo, and Shaid was the only ones who were able to get in Mexico. At this point, they were driving towards the border, but I believe everyone was able to get in. But we're still learning. This is still developing, y'all. Just want to let you guys know this is still developing. I wanted to get the names and the photos so you guys can, see who these victims are, because the United States had not released their identities yet. But here's another video.
Fuck y'all. Look at Zell nose. Look at Zell nose and finger. Yeah, Mexico. You see niggas got neck braces. Shit. Clear as that. Now look at this motherfucker here dead. Hey, 10 days. Oh shit, it's a bra hanging up. What's that? Throw in your bags. Throw in your bags. Good morning, America! Mexico, here we come. I'm black as hell. I'm in the bag. They go to gas station. They go to gas station. There's a gas station right there, fool. I see the gas station. And I'm down for two.
Now, I'm still waiting on the person to identify at least the people that we see in the videos. Now, based off my observation and my guess, I'm thinking this dude right here that we see in the video right here is Eric Wise or Williams, right? I believe this is him. I believe this is Eric that's in the video. Now, the other young lady, I don't believe that's Latavia. I think Latavia was in the video saying we're going to Mexico, bitch. We haven't seen Shaid yet, and we haven't seen Zendel. We don't have a picture Zendel. This could be Zendel. I don't know, but if I'm looking at him, it looks like to me he's Eric Wise, but I don't know.
That's where you go when you want to scratch. So I'm going to buy a lottery ticket out there.
Okay, so that was another video. I just want to show you guys this. Okay, oh, somebody said it to say, okay, let me see the second to the last video I said. I can hear him say we can get killed here. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back to that. I'm gonna have to go back to that video and listen to it again. I didn't hear. Did anybody hear that? That somebody said in the video that they can get killed here. Did anybody hear that? Okay, and here is the last video. Okay, I think that was Latavia right there. Hold on. They said Zendel is the one driving. Seems like they might be already in Mexico in this video. Okay, those are only the videos that we were able to obtain currently. Just shows them inside the van. It's a lot of information coming in. We just got to sift through it. But again, here are the 4 United States citizens that are currently in captive, being held by the cartels over in Mexico. Latavia Washington, Eric Wise or Williams, Shaid Woodard, and Zendel Brown. They were headed to Mexico last Friday for Latavia Washington. She was going to get a BBL surgery, cosmetic surgery, and I I seen a lot of comments, about, um, people were going off on her, but I don't think it's right for everybody to go off on her. People were saying things like, "Why would you go to Mexico and get a BBL?" Like, girl, really? Out of all the places, And the truth to be told, well, I ain't gonna say that. Let me see the second. Okay, let me see the second to the last one. Okay, let me see. Hold on, let me see. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Wait, did I play that first? Did I play that last video twice? Hold on, let me see. I think I played a video. I think I played one of the videos twice. Let me see. Hold on. Wait, I got that one. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, got that one. Got that one. I think I played all three. Hold on, let me see. Second one to the last. Oh, hold on. Oh, hold on. Wait, hold on. I think I got more. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. I think I got more videos. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Let me get these videos up here for y'all. Think I got more videos. Okay, hold on. Hold on, y'all. I think I got more videos. But I want you guys to see that is a picture of the 4 United States citizens who were in Mexico. They said, can you replay the video of them being loaded in the truck? Hold on. I put my logo over it just so, because it's kind of, I don't want Facebook to be acting crazy, so they can't,
¿En dónde? Mames, que mierda. Mames, que viene, güey, la ley. ¿En dónde? Mira, viene la huerca corriendo. Viene la ley, güey. Mira, la huerca esa corriendo. Déjala, que no se meta, se la niega la chingada también. ¿Te lo subieron? Entra, Paula. Mira, güey.
All right. So, hold on, y'all. Having a little technical difficulty. I want you guys to be able to see this video. Hold on. Yeah, so many of you may not know about the story. I'm gonna just tell you what's going on again. All right. So the individual I just had on the screen, they are Latavia Washington, Eric Wise, Shae Woodard, and Zindel Brown. Okay, on March 3rd, last Friday, these 3 men were headed to Mexico with Latavia Washington so that she can have cosmetic surgery. Sources tell the North Carolina Beat that she had been online communicating with who she thought was a doctor. Turns out to be they were not a doctor, and that it was all a setup, and that they all have been sold to the cartels. The source was able to identify all of the victims, which we have on the screen, and they were able to give us their names as well, which was the reason why we have been able to bring you guys, the photos and the videos that we do have. I'm sending in this. Okay, let me put this video up here now. Hold on. In one moment. Okay.
driving since last night. Niggas been driving, niggas been eating pussy. Man, I drove the motherfucking damn South Carolina. You crazy as shit. I get listen, and that's what make it fool. Listen. Okay, so then it's my turn again, and then I'll go ahead and drive to Orlando. I'll drive the 8 hours. And then you can go from there. Yeah, it's 8 hours from here to Orlando, man. We can stop in Florida if you want. No, the fuck we can. But man, no, I think people want to kill me in Florida. Hey, you know, we don't want no messages, man. Oh, well, listen, let's go back. Hey, you see? And you close as fuck to her. God damn, son. What the fuck you find now? It don't look like that one work either, nigga. They both. I guess so. Hey, Coco. Well, you still got the niggas on live and shit. Gotta go private. Hey, Coco, you want some? Hey, Coco. Hey, what up, people watching? Look at Shot Glizzy. Y'all see his motherfucking head? Glizzy! If it ain't one, you done made it one. Hey, y'all see Zay up there, baby? Look at that nigga, got a strong motherfucking arm, baby. Hey, turn around, say to the people. What the fuck up, bitches? You see a little life preserver on that nigga? We gon' survive, bitches. We know these motherfuckers.
Okay, that was another video. Hold on. What happened? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me see. Let me put this other video up here, and we can watch that one as well. Hold on. Now there is a picture of them laying on the ground, but I'm not gonna put that up there. It's on the North Carolina Beat Facebook page. If you want to watch it, you can go watch it there. Excuse me, on the North Carolina Beats website. You can go watch it there. I didn't want to put it up here. It's a little graphic because it does show the guys laying on the ground, not moving. I mean, it's really a graphic video. It's really graphic, and I don't think it's good to put up here. Okay, what is going on? Okay, here we go. Let's see.
Hey, dead Cheryl. Don't worry about the bro. Don't worry whose it is. Man, damn it. Ha! Look at my neck and my chest. Ha! We out here. Man. We outside, bitches. So we going. See, I keep a female laying on me, even if it ain't mine. Boy, you don't get that phone from that motherfucking boy. Look at him. Yeah. Cause he gonna have an ass.
Well, that was all the videos. It's really not much to this story yet. I've been trying to get in contact with the family. I have not been successful. I have been successful on one of the young men's family members, but I don't know. To me, it just seems like the family. Some families, I've seen things online. They don't want the photos shared and it talked about. But that's how you're going to bring awareness to what's going on. That's how we're going to help them. That's how we're going to get them. I mean, that's how the United States is going to be able to know who they are. That's how they're going to be able to identify. That's how we're going to be able to bring awareness to them, I mean, to the case, by sharing this information. But those are videos that I just played to you of inside that van, that white van that had the North Carolina license plates, that had who we know is Latavia Washington, Eric Wise or Williams, Shaid, um, um, Woodard, and of course Zendel Brown. So we do know that it was those four who was in that van, well, who were kidnapped. Let me say that now. The North Carolina beat is trying our best to identify everyone that was inside that van and find out what happened to those. Now, from what we were told earlier, was that it was a fifth person in the van. Something was going on with their passport. They wasn't able to, to go into Mexico, and they were at the hotel right now, still in Mexico. So we're still trying to verify that information, and just trying to learn more information about that individual, trying to reach that individual, see if we can get any more information right there, any more information as it relates to that. Now, there's not much information as it relates to this case. All the FBI's told you that they were missing over there. They went missing Friday. They were coming from Myrtle Beach, went to Brownsville, crossed into the border into Mexico. They were kidnapped, shot at. There's not more other information. Receipts of doctor receipts. Now, the United States, from the information they gathered, they said that they were going to get medicine. If you read that, that just don't sound right. Because like, why you have to go all the way to Mexico to get Mexican? I meant to get medicine. Well, I was close, right? I said Mexican, but medicine. Why would you have to go all the way to Mexico to get some medicine? That just sounds so silly, right? But a source who gave us the photos of the four individuals and the names of the four individuals told us the story that it was a trip to Mexico for a BBL. This happened to them so tragically. So prayers to the family of the four individuals who were kidnapped in Mexico by the cartel. I'm going to put their pictures up here one more time before we leave. Latavia Washington, Eric Wise or Williams, Shaid Woodard, and Zendel Brown, who we are still trying to get a photo for. We have a photo of him, but it's not a photo that we want to share. We can share it, but his sister has asked us not to, and we're going to respect her wishes as it relates to that. And she is supposed to be getting us a new photo. Listen, stay tuned to the North Carolina Beat, www.thencbeat.com for all the latest. I'm going to be following this story very, very, very closely. I'm following this story very, very closely. I think it's more information that has not been told right now. It's not that much information that is being told right now. But like I said, what the source told us is that Latavia thought that she was, communicating or interacting with a doctor who would be able to perform a cosmetic surgery for her. And they gave her a price. She had the money, over the amount of money that she needed. And Eric and Zendel and Shaid and this fifth person took a trip, wanted to ride with Latavia to Mexico. They drove from Myrtle Beach to Brownsville and from Brownsville to Mexico, where they were kidnapped Friday, March 3rd. So we are following this story. If you have not read this story, go to www.thencbeat.com and you will be able to learn more information and read more information about it. And of course, if there's anything developing that comes out of this story, of course, we will update you, correct you if we made any mistakes. Most certainly we've gotten this story right so far, but this is information from the source that we have been in contact with. We are still in contact with this source, and they will update us as soon as they get information, and we will update you all as soon as I get the information. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the North Carolina Beat tonight. It was a little different tonight because we had so many serious cases and Wendy. Oh, but let me say this. So, because we do got one more story, one more little case. Because I want to put this up here because she know better. But justice for everyone who was kidnapped by these cartel Mexicans over in Mexico. And we're certainly praying for the families of all four of these individuals. They was in Matamoros, Mexico, is where all of this happened. So prayers to them, and we're going to continue to share their story. All right. So listen. Well, let me see. No, I'm going to end it right here. I wanted to talk about Nick Van Dyke's Nicki Minaj being hired in Akuta Brown, but no, I ain't worry about it. We're gonna end it right here. Thank y'all so much for tuning in tonight. I'm Gerald Jackson, the baddest blogger. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you go to the website, thencb.com. Make sure you follow us on Facebook. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, the North Carolina Beat, and I will see y'all Thursday. Now, Thursday, have a little fun. See y'all Thursday. If you have a story that you think the public should know about, send it to newstip@thencbeat.com. It's right here. If you have a story that you think the public should know about, send it to us, newstip@thencbeat.com. Justice for Shanquella, justice for Alexis Ware, justice for Zakira Kemp, justice for Tyree Nichols, justice for everybody, justice for Latavia Washington, justice for Eric Wise, justice for everybody, justice for Shaeed, and justice for Zendo Brown, and justice for anyone who is dealing with injustice. If you have a story of injustice, send it to newstip@thencb.com. Thank y'all so much, Beat Mob. Good night. Peace.